In cybersecurity, vulnerable and incident life cycles are helpful and very important. What are vulnerabilities? A vulnerability is a flaw that hackers can exploit to enter a network. However, vulnerabilities aren't simply flaws. They must fulfill three things. They must be an actual weakness. They must be accessible enough for hackers to exploit. They must be vulnerable to exploitation by a hacker's tool or technique. Because vulnerabilities can lead to disastrous events, you must identify and remove them. You can do this by following the Vulnerability Management Lifecycle. The Vulnerability Management Lifecycle. The Vulnerability Management Lifecycle helps organizations find security vulnerabilities and take steps to eliminate them. This cycle has 6 steps. Step 1. Discover. Identify all the assets and hosts on your network. Then, routinely search for any security vulnerabilities. Step 2. Prioritize assets. Classify assets by group and their value to the organization. Step 3. Assess. Determine a baseline risk profile or a standard of optimal performance for the network. This helps you identify an asset's risks and potential vulnerability. Step 4. Report. Measure the level of business risk associated with your assets. Then, create a security plan, monitor suspicious activity, and report known vulnerabilities. Step 5. Remediate. Prioritize and fix vulnerabilities in order according to business risk. Step 6. Verify. Verify that threats have been eliminated through follow-up audits. What is incident response? Incident response is the practice of handling a data breach or cyber attack. Organizations must effectively handle incidents to limit damage and save money, reputation damage, and stress. The less impact, the better. The Incident Response Lifecycle. The Incident Response Lifecycle helps you prepare and recover when cyber attacks happen. According to SANS Institute, it has 6 steps. Step 1. Preparation. This means creating an action plan that addresses policies, communication, documents, people, tools, and training when responding to an attack. Step 2. Identification. This means collecting intel from log files, intrusion detection systems, and firewalls to identify incidents and determine their impact or damage. Step 3. Containment. When an incident, it must be contained to lessen its damage. The earlier you find the incidents, the better. Step 4. Eradication. This is when teams start removing the threat and fixing affected systems. Don't forget to remove any affected files and verify that the systems are totally clean. Step 5. Recovery. Testing and validating that affected systems are clean and aren't in danger of being reinfected. Verify that there's no strange behavior and that files and systems can start going back to working normally. Step 6. Lessons learned. Reflect with your team and update future response plans to not become a repeated victim of an attack or breach. These life cycles help you prepare and react to hacking situations. The better you are at preparing and containing the damage, the easier it is to recover from incidents.